Hello everyone, welcome to SJEC classes on YouTube channel. This is 9th class geography subject video. In this video, I am starting my new chapter, Structure of the Earth. In this chapter, our topics are going about the interior of the Earth. Where is the sources of information, some topics: temperature inside the earth, pressure inside the earth, density of different layers of the earth, behavior of the earthquake waves, these, and the layers of the earth, the crust, the mantle, the core, and their meaning, extent, and their composition. All topics will be explained. So let's start our this chapter, structure of the earth. In this chapter, information about forces operating inside the earth is taken by the study of seismic waves, materials thrown up by volcanoes, and the evidence from the theories of the origin of the earth. Here is the land masses is the solid realm called the lithosphere, and here is the water bodies are the liquid realm called the hydrosphere. Air around the earth is the gaseous realm which is called atmosphere. The narrow zone of contact between land, water, and air where all forms of life exist is called the biosphere. The interior of the earth, our knowledge about the structure and interior of the earth from direct observation is very limited. The deepest man-made hole in the earth, a drill hole, it is only about 8 km deep. This is quite insignificant when compared to the mean radius of the earth, which is about 6,378 km. We have to depend upon the indirect sources of information. So these are the temperature inside the earth, pressure inside the earth, density of different layers of the earth, and behavior of earthquake waves. So these are the factors, and here are on these basis of the factors, layers of the earth divided in three parts: core, mantle, crust. The crust, which is made of solid rocks and divided into ocean and continents. On the basis of the study of earthquake waves varying density, and the crust is the outermost solid layer of the earth, it is called the lithosphere or rocky crust. The crust is a relatively thin layer with an average thickness of about 60 km. The crust comprises two parts: continental crust and oceanic crust. The crust is comparatively thicker under the continents than under the ocean floor. The crust is made up of many kinds of rocks, and the density of rocks increases with an increase in depth. So, two types of movements are due to isostasy or tectonic plates, and isostasy is the process of natural balance between different landforms and the sliding movement of the tectonic plates of the earth's crust. Geology is the science dealing with the origin and types of rocks found in the interior of the earth. The subject, which is geology. At the time of the origin of the earth, every planet and meteoroids were floating in the space, and the materials of the earth were same as of the meteoroids. So the scientist can calculate the composition of rocks of the earth by studying the materials found in the meteoroids. Due to enhancing density and pressure, the temperature goes on increasing gradually towards inside the interior of the earth. So this is the factor temperature inside the earth. The density of continent is lesser than the layers supporting the ocean beds, so the continents came floating upwards at the time of the formation and solidification of the earth. As the lighter things come upward floating over the heavier things. Sial is the lighter than Sima, and these are the materials which are available in crust. The upper continental layer is lighter, average density 2.5 per cubic centimeter and consists of silicates and aluminum, which is called Sial, SiAl. The lower layer is dense, average density is going 0.5 increased 3.0 gram per cubic centimeter and consists of silicates and magnesium Sima. It means SiMa. The outer crust has valuable soils and provides us with most of the minerals. See this picture. In this picture, our outer, here is the dotted line which is covered just the atmosphere, and the black line dark which is our crust part. Some parts covered 60 kilometer and some parts covered 80 kilometers according to the continental and oceanic plates, and after that mantle, and then interior part core. Here is the some limitation or borderline given according to their name. Our crust part is completed and the second part is mantle. The mantle is a very thick layer and extends up to an average depth of about 2,900 kilometers, and it lies between the crust and the core of the earth. See here the mantle layer between the core and crust. The boundary between the crust and the mantle is called Moho or Mohorovic discontinuity. The boundary between the mantle and core, the name is given Moho or Mohorovic. The mantle is made of dense and heavy materials such as oxygen, iron and magnesium. So which materials are available in mantle areas? These are oxygen, iron and magnesium. The average density of the materials in the mantle varies between 3.5 gram per cubic centimeter and 5.5 gram per cubic centimeter. It means near the lower crust the density increased 3.5 gram per cubic, and near the core part, it means lower mantle part, it's increased 5.5 gram per cubic centimeter. The temperature of this layer ranges between 900 degrees Celsius and 2200 degrees Celsius. The temperature is quite high and the hot rocks form magma in this layer. Where the molten materials magma are present, it is near about to the 2200 degrees Celsius temperature. The cracks appear in the crust, the pressure is released and the molten matter from inside the earth tries to reach the surface through volcanic eruption. It means due to the high temperature and high pressure, the materials want to come out on the surface parts, which is generally called or showing as the lava materials on the surface. The cracks appear in the crust, the pressure is released and the molten matter from inside the earth tries to reach the surface through volcanic eruption. Now our third layer, which is core inside of the earth, lies below the mantle and is around the center of the earth. It is called barosphere, which means heavy metallic rocks. It means the core, which is also called barosphere, which means heavy metallic rocks. The boundary between the mantle and the core is called the Gutenberg discontinuity. It means the boundary between core and mantle. See here this arrow line, it is called Gutenberg discontinuity. The core is sometimes divided into the inner core and outer core, and the average diameter of the core is about 6,950 kilometer. Near about the outer core is about 2,275 kilometer thick. It means upper core part or outer core part, it is thick 2,275 kilometer thick near about, and the interior is possibility 6,950 kilometer. The core is made up of heavy metals such as nickel and iron, thus it is called Nife, N-I-F-E, nickel, and ferrium, F for iron or ferrium. The average density of the core ranges between 5.0 gram per cubic centimeter and 13.0 gram per cubic centimeter. It increases towards the center of the earth. The temperature of the outer core is about 2200 degrees Celsius, while it may be as high as 5000 degrees Celsius of the inner core. The outer layer is in molten state, whereas the inner core is firm and solid due to very high pressure, and the presence of heavy metals and iron may be responsible for the Earth's magnetism. It means which materials are present inside of the core part, which are it means nickel and ferrium. This is the reason for the Earth magnetism. Average density of the core ranges between 5.0 gram to 30.0 gram cubic centimeter, and it increases towards the center. So this chapter is completed in this video, and thanks for watching this video. We will meet in next video with a new chapter. So thanks to all for watching this video.